154 Prospect Avenue, Hagerstown, Maryland. We're turning this into a beautiful 2,000 square foot home with a luxury rental up above that'll pay most of the mortgage. Let's go check it out. When we first walked into this property, we found a house that had a flooded out downstairs with a lot of problems. We completely ripped all the walls out, took all the plumbing and all the wiring out, and we're completely renovating and remodeling this house into a brand new home. This project will take about 4 months to complete, then another month and a half to settle.
This property here, we've updated the water supply pipes. We've changed them from copper to a product called PEX, which is, has better properties as far as losing temperature. It can freeze and not bust. No corrosion issues. It's just a real friendly, modern product. The bathrooms, again, they're going to get new fixtures in them when that phase comes about, but for right now, they're just gutted.
So the copper piping had been busted from the house sitting so long, the copper froze and all the pipes burst open and put water all over the house. So I had to go in, I had to do a lot of mold remediation just to make sure that there wasn't any mold. I took all the walls out, I did special treatments to the walls, and then painted everything in Kills just to make sure. Then I opened up the walls and redesigned the layout to make it a beautiful new layout and a beautiful new home.
Well, Mike had us come over to this property and we found a lot of surface mold. So what we did was, the first step was to remove all the drywall. We removed all the flooring, clear down to the studs, as you can see. We did this to make sure that we got all the source of the issues out. We took about, I think, an average of about 30 tons out of here. We have sprayed all the walls down with a formula that prevents the mold from coming back. And now the next step is the electrician's going to put some new electric in it, and then we can start closing it back up. The drywall crew will be on an average of about a week to 10 days. It's a pretty solid house. It's coming together pretty nice.
So right here in this room, we're going to make this like a family room. We're going to redo the fireplace and make it bright. We're going to make sure it works, make sure the chimney works. We're going to put some nice wood flooring in here, make this a nice family room. And then over here, we're going to make this like a movie room. And here, as far as lighting goes, I'd like to run 2 rows of recessed lights with 2 ceiling fans in the center of them. I think that'll look fancy. We'll go for like a 52-inch brushed nickel fan and a brushed nickel ceiling light canister. In here, I like how we took this wall completely out to open the space up. We can make this look like a movie room. Again, we can run maybe 4 recessed lights, one right here, one right here, one right here, and one right here with a 52-inch brushed nickel ceiling fan in the middle. And then we can run the wood flooring from this room all the way over to here. It'll be a nice touch. And then someone can use this as like a little movie room, and then have a family room right here. In the bathroom, we're going to have to be really careful how we do this. We're going to want to go with like a really nice floor tile, a really nice vanity, and it looks like we have to do a pedestal, so we should do the chrome piping going into the wall. What do you think, Rich?
Agree. And for the movie room, I think maybe we should go ahead and put the cable and the box up in the air. That way they can put a flat screen on the wall.
Absolutely. And also, while we're on this subject, once we drywall this, I'd like to run some 4 5/8 crown molding with 2.5-inch OG trim, 2 inches underneath, to give a nice 9-inch crown molding feel. I think that'll really make this look fancy, really brighten the room up, and be something people don't see every day in a $170,000 home.
And we'll go with the big base that you like to use to really
Yes,
make
I always go with 5-inch base, because not only does it look a lot better, it's a lot fancier, and people like it a lot more. In here in the utility room, what I want to do is I want to move the dryer hookup over against that wall. We'll put the washer right there. We'll put the water heater on the side. That way, in the middle, in the angle wall, we can do a nice little cool table to fold laundry, like a laundry folding table. Correct. We want to make sure we go with 6-panel doors with brushed nickel hardware. And in here, I really like what we did with the bedrooms. We should probably use 8-pound carpet pad and a nice plush carpet. And then make sure on the closets we use wood shelves and wood poles, really make it nice for the folks.
Okay.
And I love how we have all new plumbing and all new electric. I mean, this will pretty much be a brand new home when we're done. When I first came to the property, the home was very dark and dingy. The columns you see out front were rotted, so I had to fix the wood, and then I wrapped them in metal just to make sure they didn't rot again. I'm not really feeling the mantle. I think I need a new mantle, like a much thicker mantle, and then we can add some nice trim to it and really attach it a lot better so it looks a lot better. And the brick, we're probably going to need to have that cleaned with a special chemical that makes that clean and nice. And right now it kind of looks dark and dingy.
Correct. Agreed.
Cabinetry, we took the cabinets out. They were very dark and dingy. We're replacing the cabinets with a cherry cabinet, granite countertops, and we're also going to run a lot of recessed lighting and 52-inch brushed nickel ceiling fans to really brighten the house up and show its true character and bring the beauty of the home alive. This home would be best suited for a younger couple or a growing family. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It'll have a nice expansive kitchen, a nice dining room, and a nice open downstairs family room for either a couple to host or kids to play. A lot of people, when they're flipping a home, they see the big numbers, the big things you got to put in a home. They don't see all the little things, such as some of the trim, some of the things behind the walls, and things that really add up to big numbers. Also, people don't see the holding cost, the insurance, the taxes, and all the things that go into a home. So when you flip a house, you got to make sure that you have enough room that you're actually making money. Because if you just go into a house and say, look, it's going to take $20,000 to fix it up, I have $30,000 in equity, you're going to lose $20,000 because you're not going to see a lot of other costs that go into it. The advantage to taking on a property like this is it's very easy when you have an 1,800, 2,000 square foot nice home in a decent neighborhood to get a great value from the home, and the rental upstairs only helps. There's not only a nice 1-car garage on the side, there's an excellent 4-car brick garage out back where you can not only have a place to park your cars, but a workshop as well. The home's only 3 minutes away from the city park. It's close to some great dining, and it's only 5 minutes away from the mall and Walmart. This home couldn't be in a better location.